Welcome back to Primetime News and a special welcome to viewers on onespotmedia.com. Up first this evening, more details are emerging on the government's rural school bus system that has been at the center of public debate over the past few weeks. Transport Minister Darrell Vaz has rejected declarations that the 110 buses were imported by an agency, El Hydro Limited, that was not certified to do so. In an interview with our news team, Mr. Vaz said the ministry is the importer of the buses. The Gleaner headline, El Hydro got $1.4 billion school bus contract without dealer status. Company confirms submitting unsolicited proposal. Has been making waves on social media platforms since Sunday morning. Moments later, this tweet from Transport Minister Darrell Vaz rejecting the story. The ministry also issued a statement Sunday morning stating that it was the Transport Ministry that imported the buses and not El Hydro. So what role did El Hydro play? Our news team spoke to Mr. Vaz.
El Hydro is supplying the buses, and in their contractual arrangement, they are to ship the buses and clear the buses and deliver the buses to the ministry prior to being paid. The ministry is responsible for the import permits, and all import permits for all buses imported so far are in the name of the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport.
Mr. Vaz stressed that El Hydro would not have had to get a license from the trade board. He said El Hydro wrote to the trade board stating that it would be supplying the buses to the government. And on top of that, he explained that prior to politics, he was the founding president of the Jamaica Used Car Dealers Association, and he is fully aware of the operations of the industry.
And secondly, they do not need to be certified as a used vehicle dealer in Jamaica because they are not trading as the ordinary used car dealers trade, which is to import and sell. This is a special order for the government of Jamaica for 110 school buses that are not for resale, they are for the use of the government in the National Rural School Bus.
In a post on X, Mr. Vaz also shared this document which showed the ministry as the importer of the buses. But how do you explain this letter dated May 27, 2025, bearing the signature of the chairman of the trade board and addressed to Mr. Vaz, stating that approval has been granted to El Hydro to import the 110 buses on behalf of the ministry? The first sentence of the letter also said new buses. Mr. Vaz said that was an admin error. And
a letter from the trade board in itself cannot give permission for the importation of vehicles. The only thing that is required for the importation of vehicles is an import license issued by the trade board. So that communication would have been in response to me advising them that El Hydro has got the contract to supply 110 school buses to the government of Jamaica.
So why would the trade board, the same entity that grants the license, send that letter in the first place?
You'd have to ask the trade board that. I don't know what would have made them indicate. Maybe they thought or assumed that it would be El Hydro that would be applying for the license, that the buses would be imported in El Hydro's name. Which I don't know how they could, I don't know, you have to ask the trade, but I don't know how.
We also asked Mr. Vaz whether the ministry responded to the letter to provide further clarity to the trade board.
I doubt it, because the fact of the matter is it would not be responding to, because I know exactly how the system works and what are the processes.